Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Rafael dos Anjos. Well, he's one of the most accomplished Brazilians to ever touch down on this UFC canvas. The former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael dos Anjos, now a welterweight, and a damn good one at that.
John, in the fight against Anthony Pettis, in which he won that belt, was truly the greatest performance I've ever seen a challenger have in a UFC title fight. He went at Pettis like this was my opportunity, and there is no way I'm going to let this slip by me. The pressure that he put on Anthony for 25 minutes was something I had never seen him do before, and he's continued that even as he's gone up a weight class, as he's shown in the Kevin Lee fight. One of the hardest workers in the sport and still getting it done in a UFC career that's coming up on 15 years. The man affectionately known as RDA, back on the proving ground tonight. All right, so here he is, the Nigerian nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds. And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion, and when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman. Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds, Kamaru Usman.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here. All right, here we go with round 1, and sometimes when you have a closely contested matchup on paper, grappler versus grappler, we see a striking affair, but all indications are these guys are going to try to clinch and try to do what got them to the big show. They will try to clinch, right? They may try and strike, but ultimately, John, they are grapplers at their core, and at their core, they need to be in contact. The only issue is normally, for both of these guys, when they're in these grappling exchanges, they never face anyone that's as diverse or as good in these positions as they are tonight. They get mirror images of themselves. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Just misses with the jab. Oh! Just out of range with that left hook. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot. No shin guard, he's taking all of that kick every time he throws. Right hand punch for the clinch. Muay Thai plump, and he gets it. Hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC. Right into side control. He's gonna try to control him, then find a submission. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets. The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, hammer fist here by Usman. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
So 28 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman.
Big strike lands. Now he wants to try to chase down that finish. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Just over 2 minutes to go. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Usman gets another takedown. He's one of the better takedown artists in this featherweight division. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Usman's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean,
now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
His opponent's got double hooks in now under the chin.
It's starting to get deep.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight, not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 is underway.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is this cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, let's go, get up.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
And then he lands a nice elbow. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to the position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Usman going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
106 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And connecting with 75% accuracy against Rafael dos Anjos. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Single collar tie now.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head.
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Left punch is true. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Dos Anjos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, reversal here, DC. Dos Anjos has got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Kamaru Usman. 30 seconds to go. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Big kick lands. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
That's one of those shots take one of them. If you end the night, that one landed right on the spot. Wow.
Well, missed on that one. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go.
And he gets the takedown.
He gets the takedown and falls right into side control. Exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Close guard. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Usman. Dos Anjos' lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Close guard, strong bottom work here, staying busy. Dos Anjos gets up, he is back on the feet here. Well, how about those numbers, DC? Unofficial, but 184 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And a pretty efficient effort thus far, 78% the accuracy rate against RDA. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
Oh, collar tie.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch.
How about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Great punch.
Well, he has certainly found the range. And over the top, this fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his punch, going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Dos Anjos is now trying for the Kimura.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you down.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown, but he just waited for 1 second, and his opponent reacted before he secured top position.
All right, let's get you some highlights now as this one goes the distance, DC, and a lot to like in terms of his takedown game. Really took it to that requisite next level here tonight.
He took it to the next level. He's a guy that you know what's coming. You know that you have to defend the wrestling. But even if you're trying to prepare for it, you never are in the training room with anyone that is just like him. And when you come into contact with him, you understand the difference in training opposed to being there with him. He put the grind on this guy, and he got a convincing victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Cameroon, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman!
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your